Oh, I finally organized the update I have to do. It's 20 pages long, and I'm sitting here like, kind of want to cry a little. So it's definitely some issue with the browser because I just started it in whatchamacallit, in a browser, an incognito one, and it's fine in there. So some issue with the browser. Maybe this is a sign I need to go back to Chrome, but I don't want to. Anyway, we're going to have a quick one, guys, because Ip is very tired and he needs a nap. Because for some reason, he was sure that he was supposed to go to work at night, so he stayed up all day. And like 2 hours after falling asleep, he was like, "Hey, Ip, are you coming work? Are you coming? I'm waiting for you, Ip. I need you, Ip." So IP is running on like fumes, basically, and cake probably. Did you eat food, IP, by the way?
Yeah, I made pierogies.
Very good. I accept that. Yum, 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 yum.
Fatigue is funny because if you get past the point of dead tired, you actually get a new source of energy you tap into.
Yeah, it's called death or
It's
live or die.
it's called delirium.
Yeah. Oh, that actually would be another like you got lucid, you have lunatic, and then you have delirium. That was scary. What is this? I have no memory.
I think lucid sex is too complicated already.
No, I pay
Does sound
no.
like a good idea though.
It
I don't know what
needs.
would happen with it. Just sounds cool.
Uh-huh. It reminds me of that comic that had writing on it. Hang on, I have something. Oh, so I just peel a piece of skin off my gums. So I'm not sure that's good.
Your gums or your lips?
Gum that I had burned it before, so it's probably that.
Maybe you should see the hospital.
No, it's fine. I'm pretty sure it's that.
Are you sure you didn't mean lips?
I am sure I pay. My gums is what's holding my teeth to my skull. I'm pretty sure.
Are
No
you
bit of skin.
positive you didn't mean your lips?
Yes, I pay.
I didn't
I
think your
check.
gums can come apart.
It's just a little very thin layer of like skin, man. I'm pretty sure it's because I burnt it accidentally eating something. Don't mess with King Cup. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with King Cup. Anyway, is everyone ready? Are we ready? Are we
I'm ready.
ready? What about me? What about me? Did you even ask? Did you ever think to ask? Did it ever occur to you that maybe I was not type B?
Well,
Did
why
you
would the
like,
person who is not ready be asking if other people are ready?
but you are ready, I said.
Yeah.
Access, access. Oh, I forgot this outfit.
No, that's nightmare fuel.
I completely forgot all of these outfits, not gonna lie. So I'm going to save this. Pew pew pew, I'm gonna put them in my thing. Now I'm going to open the page we were at. Hmm. I also made a stream team uh, thing in the wrong channel, but that's because I can see which channel it is. Sorry guys, it's me. I did the thing. Oh, so I see CF and AIM over here already.
No.
Yeah, I
Someone
probably.
named
Mm-hmm.
somebody named Katie Groves, who was a country singer, was found dead by her roommate in Nashville on Saturday evening.
But normal death or like
They're saying
suspicious?
there's no foul play suspected. She was 30 years old. She just died of something.
Uh,
Nobody killed her.
that's
She didn't do any drugs.
that's very suspicious and also very sad, and I'm sorry for her family. Huh?
She had three siblings that died before her.
30?
Yeah,
30?
yeah.
How? How? Please tell me that the parents like remarried several times. No, no, no. 30 pregnant. Oh my God. You you
No,
you
no,
spent
no, no,
30
no, no,
years
no, no,
pregnant.
no. No, she is 30. She had three other siblings that died before her.
Oh God, I was like 30 siblings. I was like, no,
Some
no.
people, some families are that big.
I know,
I don't know what
but
that's about. I think there's something unkosher going on in families that big.
seriously, there's something like, bro, there's no way. I was reading a Reddit story the other day about just about something like that. Hang on, April 2020 from Pan supporter. Okay, so no, that this woman had 13 children. No, no, sorry, she had 7 children, but she wanted more. And her husband got went and got a vasectomy, and she got divorced because he wouldn't give her what she wanted. And I'm like, bro, bro, what is wrong with you?
I'll
Hey,
take my 7 children and go on my way.
I guess. What is what is wrong with you? And just the fact that that this woman, like, I was like today I was listening. I usually listen to Reddit while I exercise in the morning because it's like my little cup of gossip, I guess. And what happened was that this guy had 2 children with the woman, with his wife. They love each other very much, very happy family. He only wanted one child, but the woman was like, "Oh, come on, we can't have more. We need to have more. We need at least one more." It's like, okay, fine, another child. And now that they're finally sleeping through the night and everything, wife was like, "So, how about another baby?" And he's like, "No, oh no, I don't want another child. We already have one more child and I want." And she's like, "Well, I actually wanted 4, so we have to compromise at 3." And he's like, "Well, I wanted 1, so we're gonna have to compromise at 2." And she's like, "Oh no, but we want another child, another child, another child." And she's like, "No, no, 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 no." And he tried to get a vasectomy, but they wouldn't let him.
Who?
So, yeah,
Who wouldn't let
the
him?
the doctor, because he's too young, and maybe he will want another child, especially with his wife being like, "Oh,
That's
we
not
want
their call
another."
to make. As long as they're
Well,
an
women
adult.
get no. Well, women get it all the time. It's even worse for women. IP, whatever. So the thing is that he, the waifu, after they made up, and they started having a lot of sex, and he thought, "Oh, hey, makeup sex. This is awesome." Guess what? Guess what, IP? Guess what?
She stole his sperm.
Miracle baby! I mean, she was on the pill and he was wearing condoms. So it must mean
She
God.
lied about the pill and she sabotaged the condoms,
That's exactly what she did, dude. So he's like,
which is
like,
illegal if you do it the other way
I'm pretty
around.
sure that is. I'm pretty sure. I think it depends on the state, but it is absolutely illegal. And I'm pretty sure that's serious grounds for divorce. Like, this is like coercion. Like, this woman, like, the guy was like suspicious. So at night he goes and grabs, like the whole like line of condoms and runs them underwater. Yep, yep, yep. They're losing, and then he goes to her phone. And it was password locked, which wasn't before. I don't know about that because I think all phones are password locked now, but whatever. But she uses the same password for everything, so he just like beep 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 beep. And then there's a chat of her talking with a friend, and then the friend's like, "Oh, I want a baby, but my husband doesn't want it." And the friend's like, "Well, you could have an wink accident, wink." And she's like, "Oh my God, you're so right."
It's always that
And the chat,
psycho friend. It's
No,
telling them to do this
what the
crazy shit.
fuck? What the fuck, man? Dude,
That's
just like
why
this is a
when
whole
you're in a
child, and
relationship, you shouldn't have friends.
the 5P, come on.
Because they'll just tell you stuff that'll sabotage your marriage or relationship.
I don't think so, man. I don't think it's everyone. I just think that in no aim of no aim of no, because this is basically coercion. This is like seriously like serious grounds, and some, and it doesn't matter the gender. In some states, it's like fine illegal, like go to jail illegal. No, so seriously, like I can't believe you would want to bring a child this way, because you can always, if it's really important to you, you can try to talk to your spouse or anything, but lie to them. Like, do you are aware that there's a risk that you will be found out, obviously, and that's going like he's thinking of divorcing her, like seriously thinking of divorce, and I don't blame him. I will divorce her. Like, what the fuck, man? This is not, oh, I really wanted to buy a car, oh well, I don't want it anymore, I can return it. This is a whole child, and with the new laws, termination is not as easy as it was. So so even if she wanted to terminate it, like, dude, you no, Emma, I don't know where you got that information from. I No, that's not a thing. If there's proof that you tried to force a pregnancy when the other person specifically said no, you can go to serious jail. But whatever, I'm just talking about how, and in the topic, I was listening yesterday while Dra usually listening to either podcasts or like reviews of movies or stuff that vaguely interest me enough for me to want to know what they're about, but not enough for like want to know to watch the movie. And there was this, like, it's like a Team Pact, which is based on baloney, but the whole idea of the fucking movie was just like so weird. Listen to this, I love it. 14-year-old baby girls are like, I want to get pregnant. Being a mom is going to be so much fun. We're going to be able to go and play all together. So, like, 8 or 9 teenagers are like, let's get all pregnant at the same time. And they do.
You mean like an
And
orgy or what?
no, just get pregnant. And some of them don't even have partners. They just you wanted like a sperm donor. They were like, hey, baby boy, you want to, and then yay, pregnancy.
Oh, I thought you meant they literally went to the sperm bank and got some sperm from the sperm
I don't
donors.
think that's legal. And it was, the movie was about abstinence and shit, because when the mom of one of the girls is actually, the abstinence only type of parental unit, who was like, no, children should know better, and they have curfews, and they are never going to fuck out of them because that never happens. Psych! Your daughter is not pregnant. But the girl, why she was pregnant? Because she was so in love with her boyfriend, and she basically wanted to trap him forever. I was so like, and I know they were trying to
This
give
last
this
part
movie
is
a
true.
certain
Continue.
give the movie a certain tone, but it was so disturbing how coldly this girl like planned the whole thing. I mean, obviously, it's also his fault because he put it in without a wrapper. But she was aiming to get pregnant, and she did it on purpose so he wouldn't be able to leave, because this kid had apparently like a really good chance to have a good career because of baseball and shit. I know, but IP and I are not going to be talking a lot today, so we're like kind of getting our gossip on. We usually talk about this kind of things, and she was so weirdly like sociopathic. Like this girl was like fucking the head, and
Are
in
you
the
talking
end,
about Lost Girl?
no, this is like it's a very bad movie called like a teen pregnancy
Oh,
pact or some bullshit like that, from some Christian, like it's one of those Christian channels that are like, this could be your, do you know where your child is? She's probably in an orgy, that kind of Karen
she
oriented.
probably is.
No, no, but the movie was about, like this bullshit. But no, seriously, that was so cringe. And I'm really glad that at the end he like basically ghosted her, and he even started dating someone else, and she had the baby, and it's implied that her life was a wreck. And you know what? It probably was. I know that this is like a specific, like I know not all pregnancies are the same, and some young pregnancies are like the results of like accidents, legitimate accidents, or worse stuff. But this particular movie, like, it left me uncomfortable. Like when you see someone do something like that, this is like a normal human behavior, and you're like left like, is it? Like it left me feeling bad. Like, dude, that is so fucked up. And they were all these pregnant girls who were like drinking and smoking and all sorts of shit. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck?
They clearly did not have fathers in their lives.
Hippie, they all had fathers in their lives. I bet that
Well, their
that's nothing.
fathers were horrible dads.
No, actually the main character's parents were like, maybe they were like really constricting in her liberties, but they were otherwise very nice. She wasn't lacking anything. All she had to do, was expected to do, is kind of help around in the store where they all worked, but that wasn't like.
Then it was her social circle that messed her up.
No, come on, dude, this
So
is a
which was
movie.
it? She went from
I
normal
be
to
there's
this. Something
no.
happened.
So honestly, this movie was based on a wild rumor that happened like 2 years ago, when it was confirmed to be like bullshit. But I mean, the character of the girl is like, and I'm sure there's people like that who are like, yeah, you can't leave me now. Fuck you, man.
She's right though.
No, she wasn't right, because his lawyer dad basically signed away all parental rights and was like, fuck you, I don't give a shit.
He literally had a lawyer dad. Who else has that?
I do. I have a lawyer dad, a lawyer mom, a lawyer uncle.
Yeah, but I mean like not everyone. If that guy did not have the lawyer dad, he would have been caught, just like she
No, I'm
said.
pretty sure that the dad would have gotten him a lawyer regardless, because there's actual proof that this bitch was like coercing him, like fully planning, and it's so sad because he tells her, "I did love you, and I planned to come back for you. I thought we were going to last forever, but I cannot survive."
Forever
But
is a long time.
yeah, but you know what else is a long time? Having a baby at 14.
Yeah,
Oh
but then you get to
God.
be a hot mom.
Do you know? You should have
Yes,
seen
you
this
do.
bitch. And she's like, well, I'm gonna have the baby anyway. And then like you'll see her room, and her room is like a wreck.
When the child is 20, you'll be 34.
Ugh. Well, that reminds me of some other stuff. Like the mom got jealous of the daughter for like having a baby, and so she got pregnant from some random Joe. I'm like, bro, bro, seriously. Like, what is with the hormones? Like, what?
Yes, people are weird.
People are weird, man. But yeah, this was all dramatization. We should not judge teenage pregnancies. And previously in Lucid Stock. Sorry, guys. I had opinions, and they were important. Don't
Opinions
judge
are
me.
valid.
Thank you, IP. You're the only one who understands me. Not like these people. Not like Amov, who judges me.
He wasn't judging you.
He was judging me. He was like, hey, am I not in the Lucid Stock fucking stream? Like, excuse me. I'm trying to socialize with Best Boy here.
I don't think that was the intention behind that.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I know. I'm looking at him of like I'm waiting for him behind Dervis, but we have to social distance, so we can't dance anymore. Anyway,
Social distancing is over now.
no, it's not. What the
It
fuck?
is here.
Well,
Everyone's downtown now again. I don't know
oh no.
why. The mall's closed. They're just hanging out at the mall, outside the mall.
That's so.
That's so. It's
Well,
weird.
it's over in some areas of the U.S. Like creepily enough. I can't believe people
I can.
like. No, I mean I can too. I just cannot understand them. I'm like, bro, come on. Anyway, so basically we're talking who's the legal guardian. Oh, that's a question I have, IP. Are the Reapers here under Lucia's command or under Gary's? Does Gary like hold more power over the Reapers than Lucia?
Oh,
Than the other way around?
yeah.
Even if it goes against the overachieving mission?
What do you mean?
Because Gary was sent here to, do stuff that Lucia has no idea about.
Okay.
So, and the Reapers know this.
Okay.
And so why would they not obey Gary above Lucia if, they have conflicting orders? Is my question.
Gary doesn't need to tell the Reapers what to do.
But he still needs their assistant. It happened already once. I can't remember where, but it happened.
Yeah,
And
but
they
he
got
doesn't
really.
need to order them around like Lucy and Derek do.
Why not? He's
'Cause
weak as fuck.
yeah, but he doesn't have to fight.
No, yeah, how it's because. Okay, yeah,
I know what you're thinking. Well, we were in a dangerous situation, you know?
Did he even have like Reapers assigned at the time?
Of course not. The only people with
Gary!
Reapers assigned or even know to assign Reapers are Derek and Lucia.
Dude, we
Maybe
have
Emily.
12.
That's fine and all, but you literally need to go and talk to them and say, "Hey, come with me." Like
If
a
you want
like
to do.
a like one of those games, when you get your NPC buddy to follow you. Hey, I need you to help me out for a bit. Sure, lead the way. Like that kind of shit.
Yeah, we probably should assign like Reapers to every kid, just so they have some form of fucking backup.
No, well, if you travel in like a group anyway, who cares?
Well, we're not always traveling in a group, like the beer guy.
Yeah, that was a group. You had Gary,
Yeah,
Tinker Skull, and
and
Uilo.
then Gary was all alone, like literally, completely alone.
But he knew what to do. You guys helped
Yeah.
him.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's the
You're
point,
dodging.
right? You tell
You're
him what to
dodging
you
my
tell him what to
question.
do to save him.
Dodging my question.
I'm not
Dodging.
not dodging the
Like
question.
a
I'm just
coward,
saying
IP. Like
Gary
a
doesn't
coward and
need
a
to
cheat.
fight.
Like a coward and a cheat, IP. Anyway, you enter the old fort. You're surprised to find it's well lit. Hey, would you look at that? Derek must have gotten tired of this dark place. It's the monster! Monster. Oh, right. Ooh, I don't mind her. She probably won't hurt you if you don't wake her. Probably. We hope. Observe everything in the room, but don't touch anything. Anything. Oh, look at Daira. You can actually tell that one of her eyes is bigger than the other in this pic. I never noticed. So it looks like
I've never changed her face. It's always been like that.
yeah, but I never noticed. But now in this lighting, I can really tell. You take notice of the weird writing on the walls and the giant teleport. Wow, where did you find that? I would love a weapon like that. I agree. It would be quite a powerful weapon of choice for you. Maybe you should ask Derek to make you something similar. That's a good idea, Ira. Check out this weird writing as well. I wonder what it means. You think if I could read it, I'd kill people too? I hope not. You take notice of the purple orb. Eat mine now. Oh my god, it looks back at you. This item strikes you as familiar. You're sure you've seen it before, but you remember something like that. You're curious as to where Ru picked this up, but you leave it with her for now. We don't want it to get upset. Meet up with Derek and the other Reapers. Who knows what Alice would be feeding his naive mind. I'm pretty sure it's because that, Ira can only do like 2 or 3 things at the same time. So if she can do, Lucia's clothes, and then she can also do, whatever, what's her name? the blindfold thing, and then she can also only do like two things at the same time. So Lucia is already covered on like whatchamacallit, fuck, the bandage on her eyes and invisibility. No, I'm pretty sure she has to have it enabled. She can do weapons too, but the clothes does count as one thing. Remember that she actually like digivolved to be able to hold the clothes form and do one other thing. Also, doesn't Ira still have the gun in her slot? So I'm pretty sure Lucia can switch from the rifle to the IP. IP.
Hmm?
Which one is it? You didn't listen to a word we said, did you?
Both? Neither. It's up to you.
But Ira still has the weapon in her weapon slot, the gun. Right now, current stat, like with Lucia has the sight and the clockwork.
Lucia has a scythe right now?
Yeah, the Terra designed, the black and white one.
Yeah, what about it?
But the Ira has her weapon slot filled with the gun.
No,
So what's in her gun in her item slot then?
the grimoire.
Oh, well, yeah, there you go. Ira can't do both the sight and the grimoire.
Well,
I
of
don't
course
even
not.
remember what. I don't even remember what happened to the gun. What happened to the gun?
She traded it for the grimoire.
Mm. I have no memory of that, like at all.
I guess you'll find out.
That's what we're doing the rereading, IP. Okay, guys, enough stalling. It's cool. I'm cool. I don't know what we're thinking is. It was going to happen sooner or later, right? Right. Not to mention, it's all that we wanted for a long time. Here it goes. Twist like a nipple. You slowly turn the doorknob to Fort
What
Kika.
the fuck?
You're feeling a bit nervous, but this won't stop you now. You're so close. Like you're gonna see a bitch and you're gonna slap her. See, look. Flat as a pancake. Completely flat. There's nothing there. Nothing. Flat. The maid is here. Oh, no, not yet. I'm still enjoying my time with Derek. Get lost. Get dunked. Wow, she snaps her finger in a weird way. I guess it's possible, but it's just
No,
weird.
that's how I snap my finger.
So you leave your like point finger like extended?
Yeah. I don't snap my finger with my first finger. I snap my finger with my thumb and my middle finger. So
I do both.
by the end of the snap, my middle finger is touching the very bottom of my thumb, and my thumb is up in the air along with my first finger.
I touch both my fuck you finger and point finger.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Wait,
And this
so is it my way that's weird or Pan's way?
guys, how do you snap your fingers? I use both middle and point finger at the same time.
How do you do that? That kind of hurts.
No?
Nah, I feel like I snap harder with just the middle finger only.
I mean, I can do it, but it's not comfortable. Anyway. What the hell is this? Why?
You can't snap your fingers? It's so easy. You just rest your middle finger on your thumb and press hard until it slides off.
I have won the battle, Amov! I have won the battle! We didn't even make it to derbies!
How do you snap three fingers in a row? I can't even fit all three fingers on my thumb. Whatever. Y'all are
Or
coming up with
battle.
some
I honestly
advanced
don't know
stuff.
what. We are always battling. Our lives are battles constantly. So, IP, question. I know I questioned before. I don't remember the answer. How the fuck did Alice teleport her?
Who says she teleported her?
That's it. So Lucia is literally still in the same room, but like sleepwalking. So she got snapped, like tossed into a blackout dream. What happened? What happened exactly? Huh?
She's just confused.
Where is she?
She hasn't gone anywhere. She's still in the old fort.
Okay, so she's still where she was with Benary and Mystery, but she
Hmm.
thinks she's in a so she's basically in a blackout dream, but like a fake one,
Yeah.
an Alice-induced blackout dream. Okay, that makes sense. I accept it. Hey, your mom is Adanka, Samo. Actually, I don't know. Maybe your mom is lovely. You are Adanka, Samo. Let's see. Ira, why is it so
Well, you
high
don't
in
know
here?
that either. Maybe Amob is lovely.
I don't know where to. Well, yes. I'll just like snap my fingers to show my superiority. Anyway, Ira, why is it so rainy here? I believe we cross over to Derek's sister's itineration of his home in Lockhart. Lockhart? What the hell? But don't listen to the Hartford. I know I'm not losing my mind here. Do you? Do you actually know, Lucia? You are correct, Miss Lucia. It would seem we have crossed through a threshold that has been altered briefly. A portal, if you will. Alice! Damn it, that girl! Relax, Miss Lucia. Unfortunately for us, the children have followed us into Locat. We may be on our own. If only we could boo. If only we could do that, right? I remember someone mentioning this place was pretty dangerous. We should be extra careful getting out of here. I agree 100%. Oh, well. Lucia, look at Derek's journal. See what he thinks about you. Lucia has very thick thighs and I like that, but she's very short.
Wow.
Hey, you wanted to know her thoughts. Derek is a leg man. It's canon. I don't write this shit. IP, you did.
Well, I didn't. Past IP did.
Past IP said that Derek is like a
It's
leg
been
man.
long enough for him to be a separate person from me because we're so different now.
Oh my god. So past IP is the actual Yue. Oh my god, I cracked the code. And the only one who can save us is the mailman.
What?
Mailman! Ah!
Oh my God.
Doctor of the IP! Ah! Champion of the Lucid Stock! Ah!
He's the master
Derek's
of karate and friendship for
for
everyone.
everyone. Hey, Derek's dream journal. Don't bother with that, Miss Lucia. It's only a copy of the original Derek has in his sleeping quarters. Well, I won't leave it here for that woman to take off a keepsake. I want it! Actually, Miss Lucia, I've come across an idea. Oh, do tell. It's hilarious that, one slot takes as much, like, the exact same space is taken by one whole big ass book, three pieces of chalk, one quarter, and like a whole 37 quarters. Everything takes the same.
It's an inventory. Like that's why
I know, I know.
Alice's inventory is probably more robust.
Yeah, but yeah, it's actually because she is like a Tetris master.
The only difference though is you cannot I won't turn the sprite. The sprite will remain in the face you see it at. So you can't force it to fit. You have to make it fit how you see it. That's all.
I don't know what it means, so I'll just smell it.
It means like you can't turn the chalk so it lines up. You have to put it how you see it.
Okay. That book looks like it's used as a memory stamp for Derek, correct? Yep, he writes his past dreams in it. Who told you that?
Well, it says dream journal on it, so.
Why not use it to write down past monsters you have killed, specifically shadow-based? When you get more powerful, I have a new skill waiting for you. Wouldn't you like that, little girl? Get into my band. Oh boy, where does it end? You're the best, Tyra. Yes, yes, I am. Thank you. Ooh. The skill requires a sacrifice, so don't forget to. Oh, well, today our creepy thing, Ira says. There's like about one per dream. Sure thing. See if you can find Alice's room.
It's funny,
You
I'm curious how many times Ira has told Lucia to either relax or calm down.
a bunch of them, at least twice a dream. Hmm. You head downstairs and suddenly come across an unknown reaper. Who could this be? So yeah, your analysis is land and should proceed with caution. Join with Ira so she can protect you in case of an attack. Then move. What up, my boy? You equip Ira and approach the creeper. Pew!
The maid? You
I
must.
think you make the best sound effect. Seriously, you may think that you're like voice acting isn't the best, but sound effect wise, you're
I'm just
great.
being stupid. I'm not actually
I,
doing it
but it's
seriously.
actually really good. I would absolutely use them in a video game. I'm not joking.
What? No,
No,
that's cringe.
seriously. It's a really good noise. I love it.
Okay.
Sure, you can. Sure, we can aim up. You can like CF. Sorry, you can write it.
Can we have a Lucia swap OU where Lucia is the calm one and Ira is fucking nuts? Exactly. It's cringe shit no one wants to hear, but I make them hear because I'm an evil author who wants to see them suffer. Well, that's partly true. Um, the maid, you must have been acquainted with the others to know of the help call. What are you doing in Locad?
I could ask you the same thing. You missed the party. You're in Lomam. Get lost or something?
Lost? No. Well, sort of. I'm sure you've met with many of sorry. I'm sure you've met with many of the others by now, correct?
Oh. Yep.
Good. That's good to hear. Oh, where are my manners? I'm known as Bane. Pleasure to be of service.
Oh, Bane.
Mhm.
Bane.
Yes, maid?
Your name sticks, like in Batman or something.
What do you mean?
I think you could take a guess.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Ever since Vorus died, I've been getting strange deja vus.
V Voris?
You know her?
No. Just a strange coincidence. What do you mean by deja vu?
It's so fact that we don't know how close the Reapers were to Vorus or anything, but close or not, she was one of them. And like Bane just got found out that Boros died. Can you imagine what it was like for Misery? And I think it was Veneri or Pechal that was there when she got smoked. Like, can you imagine? Like, it's like you seen your coworker get stabbed, and then you find out like the next day, hey, did you hear your coworker got stabbed? And you like just so casually, like that must be like really, especially for people who are aware of their mortality, as these kids are. It's so fucked up.
Yeah, it's really dark.
Yeah. And we don't even like, and this is even if they were like not close directly, but what if they were friends? What if they were like close? Like, that's so fucked up.
You see, this is the element this is the element of Lucid Suck I like because surface level, it doesn't look scary and nothing really scary happens. It's just when you think about the subject matter, it's like, wow, it's really disturbing.
Dark
You have these kids going through, literally living through hell.
purgatory. and like the hardcore kind.
Mm. And nobody is free of the pain and the burden. Derek, he's trapped, but he is so desensitized and numb to all the stuff that is going on. He's just making it so he can live his best life by not reacting to anything and acting like everything's fine. Lucia is constantly on edge because of the way her life has been shaped by Daydream. Daydream tortured herself and is also torturing everyone else by keeping them here to save her brother thousands of times over. Gary is holding on by a thread because he's unsure in which reality he should exist on. So that's why he's putting all his efforts in completing the mission because it's the only thing that makes sense. Lexi doesn't exist, at least not real.
In the
Uh,
yeah,
and Emily has been murdered literally all the
and
constructs until
she's
now.
lucky she doesn't remember that.
She does
She remembers
remember, but it doesn't
no,
hit
she
her.
remembers all her stuff.
She
She doesn't
remembers
seem.
being killed lots of times, but she
I
doesn't
don't.
quite really remember the gravity of it.
Downloads.
Because it's like if every time you come back, you're alive again, you know, it's like if I punch you, it'll hurt, but a week from now, you look back and you're like, yeah, you punched me. It's like that. The effects of it are dulled, so she can't really be messed up about it. She just knows it happened. Yeah, you punched me. I know you did that. Yeah, exactly. She says, I remember that you killed me like a bunch of times, but I won't hold it against you. That's what she said.
Yeah.
But there's more in store for Emily, and I'm waiting for someone to activate it, and then you can stop calling her a shitty character.
Some people do it, for the principle of it. Anyway, no, I do not in fact remember. So CF, thanks for reminding me. Memories are familiar, but I don't know why. I had a flash when I talked to Meadow a while back, and again at the Black Creation Stone. Then again meeting you, Bane.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game starting. Let's
I like
just
that.
take a step back. You may be changing and may not be aware of it. You are very special. Our leader is very fond of you. So let's keep the speculation to a minimum just for now.
Same with the skirt length. Okay, so Bane, what are you doing here, huh?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Being a shitty person doesn't equate to being a shitty character.
Yeah, not at all. Like, obviously, Alice is a horrible person, but she's a pretty good character, and I like her. But
She's a
she's very good.
great
You know,
character
it's funny how consistent you
because
write characters because,
she
and I
stands
don't mean
out
just
out of all of the kids. Some people are drawn to her because she's so against the grain.
no, but it's funny how you're so even before, like when looking back at things, you
Welcome,
can
Tam.
see. Hey, Tamers, how are you, honey? Hope work's treating you fairly. Anyway, you're very consistent with characters and how they act, even in ways that you're not aware of yourself, like that stuff that either makes sense or looking back is like, oh, look at what this piece of shit was doing. Like, and like the first time I read Lucy's talk, I never thought that. I thought that Derek was like a dumbass, but looking back, he's super salty. He's super salty at his sister and at Lucia and at Lucas. Every time someone doesn't do anything, something he wants to, he gets so shut down and so like kind of like salty. I can't. I don't have any other adjective. He's just like giving them like dot dot dot, and the dots are like pouring salt. That thing with like he's like, hey sister, I know you said not to bring someone home, but I thought we were going to go and come home anyway. Like maintaining aggressive eye contact while he was
He doesn't even like, nervously laugh it off or look away. He just says what he needs to say and sees what you're gonna say next.
We're gonna say. So I heard you when you say don't bring anyone else at home, but I thought we were going to hang out at home anyway. And she just like stays there looking at you like, what you have a problem? You mad? Or anytime someone says like something he doesn't like, he just like looks at them with a like dot, like when Lucas tried to get him to cheat, and there's like no, just like no dot. You know, he's very particular in how he talks, and it's very passive, but at the same time, it's very telling. And it suits his character very much because he's non-confrontational, but he's super judgmental. And I do think that makes him like that. That it would explain like he and Lucia actually are very common. So only that have a lot in common, except that Lucia is like paper thin, and how covert she can be at anything, while Derek is very covert in confrontation and shit. So I do see why they would be friends in general. I don't think it would have been very much different, honestly, in that particular one. But not going to eat with the friends and stuff, I don't know. Glad to hear, Tom. Yeah, and dumb fuck. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, let's continue.
Sure, dude, fuck the rules.
Come on, dog.
Yay!
Yay! I mean, I think like uh probably Lucas would be very surprised, but
You've never picked this choice in any of the constructs.
what up?
We're in the final tier construct.
The final countdown. We're living together. That's it. I don't know what this is. Anyway, please continue, guys.
Your turn.
What did you say last?
I said, so let's keep the speculation to a minimum just for now.
Oh, I did continue, IP. Okay, so Vane, what are you doing here?
I have alternate orders from our leader.
Orders such as?
Classified.
Right.
I am to remain here until the princess wakes. So much for classified.
She's already up, causing havoc and all.
Really? She must be here then.
Nope, she's in Loham. Yeah, kinda silly to think you could catch her. Only if she wants it to happen will it happen.
You're right. I've underestimated her, so it seems.
You and me both, bitch.
Keep going.
Oh, want to tag along? I was reading what Emma was writing. Want to tag along with me? Most of the Reapers are in Lomam.
You'd grant me such a privilege?
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a timeline where IP cares about Lucas. I'm going to have to care of Lucas
No,
all on my own.
I do care about Lucas because I have something in store for him that's really good.
Yeah, but you care for him least.
Hey,
Is this,
Finley.
you have so many kids, and this is your least favorite, and you tell it to his face too. Hey,
I
honey, how
don't
you doing?
mind. It's just Lucas.
Can you imagine? Oh my God! Can you imagine? I love all my children except you. I love you the least. You're the least favorite.
It's not that I don't love
I'll
you, I
date you
love you the
first.
least.
Oh my God, that is so awful. That is so awful, man. You're a bad
Somebody
parent.
has to be last place.
No.
No one can all be tied first place.
Mm, I'm sorry. And this is why I adopted Lucas, and you no longer have parental rights. You barely had best visitation, IP. Lucas is now my son, and I will give him the life he deserves. Anyway, uh, want me to tag along with me? Most of the Reapers are in Lomam.
Wait, what?
You done me such privilege.
Yeah, and then you say sure, and I say thank you, maid, and then you
I'm from
say
Lucia, by the way.
yes, of course, Lucia.
I'm well educated at this point after meeting you guys.
She doesn't mean in the school, she just means she knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh,
What can you tell me about the princess? Wink, wink.
I cannot disclose that
Yeah, yeah. Well, have years and all that, but how about as a person?
I don't know anything about her as a person. She's very mysterious. Anyone can deduce that, though. You know, there is something about you that's pleasing to the eyes. You seem like us.
Showing a lot of skin? No, I will refuse to believe that I'm dead. Wow. The worst part is that she's been told like 5 times, yeah, don't do that, and she keeps doing it.
Let's not forget how old she is, please.
She's
Dead?
16, not
No, she's
8.
16 in age.
Oh my god, I
Her
mean,
mind hasn't had any kind of like,
you look like downers.
oh, that's quite rude of you, Lucia.
Yeah, it is, right? Sorry.
No
Not sorry.
matter. I mean to say, you remind me of the others. You fit in.
Not the goal I'm trying to reach right now.
A shame. I'd love for you to join our club.
Really now?
Sure. Unlike the prince, whom we revere, you seem more grounded, someone we could relate to, like
That's why I want to.
Bahubali.
Because we're to know, dude. Anyone
He
wishes that
was
like
of the people. He
oh
would
god,
give them
Bahubali, guys,
feet
guys, if
massage.
you haven't
What
watch
kind of
Bahubali.
prince
It's
gives other people
literally,
feet massages? That is the prince you
literally
want to
the best
serve.
movie I have watched in my
Or
life.
was he a
Both of them.
king? I don't remember.
No,
He was
you,
probably a
you will
king.
never see a better movie. It's a movie that does the River So Fable 360. It's so out there that goes from shitty all the way back to awesome. A flawless 360.
Bahubali was never shitty. What are you saying?
IP. When we saw the trailer, we were like, ha, and it is pretty out
Because
there.
it seemed so ridiculous, but it was ridiculous in the best way.
It was. It's so good. Watch it.
The mo the
Bahubali.
the movie's called Bahubali. Your
It's.
mom is obsessed with Bahubali.
I mean, who isn't? Let's be real. I'm obsessed. Watch the movie. Watch it, Amo. Amo, it's the best movie you will ever watch in your life. You will never watch a movie as cool as Bahubali. It's imagine this. 300 versus Lord of the Ring versus Game of Thrones without the nudity versus The Matrix versus I don't know, Prince of Persia? I don't know.
Was that ever adapted to a movie?
Yeah,
Because I don't think I've seen it.
it's really bad.
What?
It's so good. And it's so smart in the narrative and everyone looks awesome and the women have no chill. They have
Yeah.
no chill,
All the
man.
women are not to be fucked with.
No, 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 not even one.
Not even one. Not even the
Yes,
old
yes.
grandma can be
Yeah,
fucked
you
with.
don't want to fuck with her. Like you're like, no, 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 no. What do you say? No, no. You want to go? No, no, ma'am. No, please. I'm good, ma'am. I'm good. Please. Yes, exactly. Anyway, how did you get to look at it? Maybe we can backtrack.
It's funny because it won't ruin your standard because it's in a standard all by itself at the very, very top of everything.
Yeah, it's like a whole new genre. The genre is Bahubali. You can enjoy other action movies, but they're not the same.
Yeah, it's
And I
I
think
don't
we
know.
watched it like 2 years ago now, and I keep telling people to watch it, and everyone looks at me like insane when I show them the trailer, and then they watch it and like, oh my god, this is the best movie I've ever seen in my life. And then they share it with other people who also look at them all side eye and shit, and then they watch it and it's like, oh my god, this is the best movie I've ever seen in my life. And it is.
It's something you want to like book time. It's very long. It's like Lord of the Rings long.
Well, it's 2 hours long, which by today's standard, like 2 hours and a half maybe, it's not really that long. It's the standard of, director's cut. But you do want to watch, like, if we hadn't started it so late, I think we would have watched them back to back. The movie passes really fast. It doesn't have a minute wasted. Like, I'm looking back as an editor, I'm like, nope, I would not cut a single frame. Everything is perfect and lasts as long as it needs to last. But anyway, we close
Yeah,
this advertisement for Bahubali.
let's continue
And
reading.
how did you look at? Maybe we can backtrack.
I've been in Lokad ever since my mission began. The entrance was very far. I managed to come across the wretched knight in the process.
Wow, someone's hating on my boy. The night.
Yes, the knight is very deceiving. I followed him to make sure he didn't cause any long-term issues for you and the prince.
What?
The
Telling us
princess
this
is exceedingly
stuff?
more deceiving, however. Both the knight and the princess are,
Giant douchebags.
um, never mind. I was going to give up classified information, but to give you a general idea, they need supervision.
Desperately need an adult. I hear that. Is he still here?
No, he disappeared.
I see. Well then. We'll see. Get Vane to tell his most likely tragic backstory to why he's in the Driss camp if he's confused about being dead. So, Vane, how did you end up with your read leader?
Well, it's quite complicated, mostly to me because I can't really recall.
Try your best.
Hmm. Well, I often get faint images of being in a different place, where the skies are blue and the giant ball of fire in the sky isn't so bloody red.
The sun.
That's what it is? Okay, thanks for that. Anyways, I remember I was quite fortunate. Things always went well for me. I knew many people, though I don't remember who they were. I had fancy clothes, spacious rooms, and was cared for by many older people.
You were a rich kid? Lucky you.
Rich? In what, I'd like to know?
Chocolate. Never mind. It
Pants.
doesn't matter to you now.
Whoever controls the pants controls the world. Universe. If you say so, Lucia. There was a time where a stranger had greeted me. They claimed to be one of the people who cared for me. The stranger took me to a faraway place. It was very dark. They often shouted to someone while on a device of some sort. I didn't understand what they were saying. Then suddenly, one of the strangers came up to me and told me something disheartening. I felt very frightened. Then they left me in the dark. I was terribly frightened. I shouted for help, but no one came. I started to grow weak. I felt fragile. I used the last of my strength to call one last time for help, and that's when he showed up.
The boss?
Correct.
So, IP, this is basically the bad end for that Mel Gibson movie.
What?
Remember the one where they kidnap his son? And he's like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna pay you to give me back my son. I'm gonna pay anyone who brings me your head. And then everyone is like the policeman, remember?
Mm, mm,
It was the policeman in the end.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
He told me he knows what I must be feeling and that there would be hope for me if I joined him. So of course I agreed. He removed my constraints and took me to the clubhouse. He was very intimidating to be near because of how tall he was compared to me. But then when we arrived, there were many other kids dressed in these robes. They gave me some too, along with this mask and scythe, and named me Bane.
Do you think you'll get to go back to the world of blue skies?
Naturally, I'd hope so, but I've been here so long. The thought has escaped me. I've given up on that world. I'm more grateful to our boss. and the others for companionship. I'd be fine if I could stay with them for as long as possible.
That's touching.
Boss said the prince was different. He can move to this place and that world at will. Can you also do that?
Well, it's a work in progress. It's going well.
That's good. Keep being optimistic. But if you find it more difficult than originally thought, you always have a place with us.
Hey, I don't like where you're going with that. Oh, she's so mean. Like, seriously,
Oh,
Lucia.
sincere apologies, Cecilia.
I almost forget.
Huh?
Guildford leads to Lomond. Let's just go there.
Right, I'll follow you.
Wee.
Lead the way.
Not copyright infringement peach cans. Yay. Are you kidding me? No, what?
Hmm.
I believe the only exits are this and the transition to Princess sleeping quarters. I bet you $1 million the door is locked, though. Most likely. Oh no.
Venturing through Locat is extremely tricky. We may have to we may have to if we wish to return to Lomap. Go
Lucia,
outside.
at least check her door first. No need to be hasty in making decisions. She's ready to kick the floor in bitch. You head to Lucia's bedroom. Unsurprisingly, the door is securely locked. Well, what do you know? Locked.
How exactly did you get here again, Lucia?
Oh, right. I was in the old fort, the one in the pantry. I went to enter the door with a heart shape on it. Another person's fort.
Right.
And it led me to Derek's closet.
Who's Derek?
The prince!
Oh, of course. Go on.
So I leave the closet and I found out all the lights are on and that I enter Logat. I have reason to believe Alice did this to me.
Um,
Derek's sister.
yes, yes.
Do you guys really don't know anyone's names?
No one refers to themselves as, I mean, no.
Whatever. Are we exploring now?
Now I'm thinking, what the fuck was he about to say?
No one refers to themselves as, human, I guess.
No one refers to themselves as,
Maybe it's from the UN, how no one wanted to use their real names so the UN couldn't impersonate them. Remember that they asked Alice, hey, what's your name? Like they did UN Alice. Hey, what's your name? I don't give my name just to anyone. Because the UN back then didn't know the name.
that's true.
Anyway,
But why did he censor that?
because he doesn't want to say that directly to her.
The reason he seems suspicious is because he's censoring himself, which is suspicious.
Ourselves to themselves as human, maybe?
He should not be trusted with secrets. Okay. Did you read this part?
Are we exploring now?
Oh, if we're trying to get to Lomam, I suppose.
Say, I've been thinking about how exactly I got here. Is it possible to teleport to another location just by going through a door?
Yes, I believe it's called warp. It's a pretty experienced skill.
Oh, you think that's what happened?
Warp is personal. You cannot give that skill to another.
Personal. So then, how am I here if she didn't warp me?
I don't know. She's a sly devil. Keep your eyes peeled for any trickery. You can never trust your eyes when she's cautious of you. Try and be careful.
Hmm. Yeah, shut the lock. You decide that if the door won't open, you'll blast it open. What do you think, Bane? Could I get us straight by shutting the door?
What a versatile companion you have there.
Thank you. Oh.
Most likely not, but one can always try.
Okay, here goes nothing. You squeeze the trigger and blast the door at point blank range. And IP forgot to draw the sleeves of the fucking trench coat, which means that Lucia is sporting a sleeveless trench coat, which is the most fucking apocalyptic gear you can think of. No serious damage has occurred. Bitch. Oh, Lucia, why are you shooting your weapon indoors? You could have hurt someone. Huh?
Well, fear not, Lucia. There are more ways to go about this.
Yeah.
Is something the matter?
I thought I heard a voice. It's nothing. I think it was like what I mean, it's very obvious when you look at him. He has Bambino's fucking face and we know Derek is dead, so God dear, God dear, God dear. Ira, can you fit your hand into the lock and force it open? Yes, I can try. Okay, try that out. Ira crosses her hand through the lock and twists it open. However, the door is still blocked. Hmm. What is it? Did you get it? Yes, but the door is still locked by other means. This room seems to be well protected. Damn. Well, good try anyway, Ira. Lucia, contemplate your surroundings. You cautiously pause a moment. Huh. You're not sure what you're supposed to be looking for. Ira, do you sense anyone around us? Yes, I sense Bane's presence as well as another Reaper's. How close are they? Uh, the other Reaper is very close. I'd say it's standing with us. Right now. In this narrow ass fucking hallway.
It's not that narrow.
I don't see anyone though. Hello? Is anyone there? Uh, mm, I don't hear anything. Lucia, say, here goes, which is the last thing you said before walking through the door in case you blacked out. Did anyone ever explain blackout dreams to Lucia? That's a good question.
Nope.
Here goes. What's that, Miss Lucia? Oh, nothing. I just feel like saying that for some reason. I'm cool like that. You're not sure why you said that. What a strange impulse. And now we have the most adorable little baby. Look at you. Look at you and your little cheeks. Upon heading back to the living room, you came across a tiny little shadow creature. Lucia quietly asked Kaya what she can sense from this little monster. Adorable. Look at it. Look at it. Ira, what do your senses tell you about this thing? Th- this is the Reaper I've been sensing. What? This isn't a Reaper. Bane, get ready to attack.
Right.
Quickly, what's your name? Well? I know, right? Oh my god, look at you! What are you doing, Lucia? It's me. So you can talk. Who's me? Veneri? Lies! You'll have to do better than that.
She just said lies. I don't
Lies!
believe you.
Objection! Bane,
Lies!
keep an eye on it while I talk with Ira. You got it.
You got it.
Ira, what are we up against here? This creature seems quite worried. It's an act. I mean, think of it from her like Renner is like, look, she is watching Lucia running around, maybe slamming against walls, and she's talking about like kill offing her with Ira on the corner now, and she and Mystery are like,
Somebody please help us.
Richard's quite worried. It's an act, Ira. We're the most interested land there is. What special bullets are you using right now? The paper trails. Oh no. Damn, those won't be very useful here. I'll just have to make do. If you're really Vendecia, if you're really Veneri, then give me thing I gave you earlier. You still have it, right? I have no idea what they're talking about. If you're really Veneri, then give me the thing I gave you earlier. You still have it, right? Okay, that was weird. Thing? What thing? You didn't give me anything. Then you must be lying. I'll let you off with a
What?
warning. What? But Lucia, don't say my name either. I know where you live. Cross the street so you don't have to face me. Did you see that, Bane? I sure told that thing.
Yes, Lucia, you know, it's extremely rare to find dark-based monsters in Locad.
I always thought the same, but I'm not sure anymore.
I'm thinking. Vizor is dark, so but he could just be rare. Um, he said extremely rare, so Vizor is extremely rare. Uh, all right. Oh, that's you. It may have been powerful too. Don't test your luck here.
All right. Ira, can you change my bullets? Not right now, Lucia. This house isn't safe. Oh, Ira, what do you make of this? Back there, I said something like strange. What do you mean? I feel like I gave something to the real Veneri, but I don't remember doing that. And while I said what I said, I couldn't help but feel like someone else was speaking through me. That is quite strange. Oh no. It was so weird. I feel like my head is being attacked sometimes. Hopefully, it doesn't become a really big problem. Yes, hopefully. Great. Not what? Locate is dangerous, so we need to leave somehow. Maybe by air? Hey, there's a thought.
Hold on. No, the squid guys appear dark, but they're flesh underneath.
You can't call people black, Hypey.
They are. I designed them that way.
Racism and Lucy's stuck. More
No,
likely than you think.
I designed it that way.
I know, I'm joking. Why don't we fly out of here? Hypey. Let's
Yeah,
make 3 more
yeah,
pages and
that's
we'll
it.
leave.
Yeah, and it's not just black skin. They're like translucent. You can kind of see through them. It's not racist to just be black. Oh, oh, it is now, guys. It is now.
Thank you.
Um, I can't fly, but if you like to venture on your own, I'd have to warn you, there are powerful wyverns that rule the skies in Locad. They fly very well. You do well to avoid being spotted.
There are more?
More?
Well, one lives in our fort, of course.
R- Really?
Yeah, but it's okay because so far she seems so fun. I love every time they like rush it off. Like it's fine. I mean, she could eat us anytime she wants, but she hasn't so far, so we're good, right? We're good.
I mean, that's what it means to trust someone. You're trusting that
we
they won't betray you every time, every day, every minute, every hour you're trusting them.
couldn't stand a chance if she attacked us, so we just leave her be.
How terrible. A wyvern in the fort network that's very dangerous. What if she invites more into the forts? She can do that. They're most likely not as
She
kind as
does,
she seems to be.
maybe he doesn't know that.
People who are in
Uh,
the forts can invite others to the fort.
anyone?
Hmm.
Oh shit. I don't think she knows how to get back to Locat, so I wouldn't worry yet.
Well, all right.
You are now a sleeping baby. I mean, Lexi. Lexi, dream. You soon awake. I mean, can you like? I can't believe she's asleep and Gary's just standing there looking at nothing in
He's
her like.
about to
Uh,
leave.
IP. He has seen
Leave him
things.
alone.
He
It's
has
like,
read.
oh, I'm
No,
so
IP.
tired,
IP. He
Gary.
has read.
I've showed you my fucking my
Yeah,
porn
that's
for
why he's
like
standing there looking at nothing.
2 hours. I need to sleep. And
He's
Gary's just
read
like, okay,
the
I'm gonna go
things,
to sleep too.
IP. He's
That's
read
bas
things,
that's what
IP.
happened.
Fanfiction where like Gary was a senpai and Lucas was not the senpai. The opposite of the senpai. Oh, Lucas Kun. Oh, wow. Nani. Oh my god, like the really cringy fanfiction that I used to write. I was the OG. I was the one who wrote stuff like Onegai shimasu, you know.
Oh God.
I actually did that. I actually am old enough that I actually wrote that. No, mayonnaise, like, oh God, the cringe.
I'm so glad I've never had to experience that kind of low moment in my life.
It was popular, okay? It was acceptable when I was young, okay? Don't judge me. You soon awake. You don't feel comfortable all of a sudden. What up, girl? Oh, hey, I'm getting a call, so we're cutting here, guys. Talk to you later. Bye bye.
Okay. See you guys. I'm glad you guys could come out. You know, now that I'm starting work, it's gonna be a little bit slow, but we'll get through this. And I will one day finish Lucid Stock as a reader. See you later.